I accidentally hit. My brother interrupted me. And I accidentally hit the record button. So now it looks like I'm gonna have to do some editing. Damn it! I was literally trying to avoid that. Oh wait, did she? Oh yeah, I was about to say she died. All because of that. Lovely. Damn. I was hoping I didn't have to do that. Fuck. Oh, damn it. I'm actually gonna have to do some editing. That what? Oh my goodness. That is bollocks. Anyways, no, it's just I don't want to have people's faces on here and can't on camera. Oh, actually, let me make sure I'm just record. Yeah, I'm recording. Coolio. Yeah, I just don't want like my family here on camera if I can avoid it. But I never really tell them when I'm recording. Only I'm telling myself. I'm like, hey, I'd really like to record this right here. So let me go do that. And really, I might not even edit that out. To be honest, there was not much of substance in what I was saying beforehand. Um, Probably not. I'll see how I feel about later and what the prospective editing time would be. And then we'll see. It will probably end up being a longer video than usual. Oopsie. Whoa, is she actually? Hold on. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I said, something I would rather I didn't have to do. Mainly because I am a lazy son of a bitch, and I like to just pump these out like cheap rice. Um, I don't know. And no, I don't even remember what I was talking about now. I think it had something to do with elective shifts, but it's not really gonna make sense if I don't actually use that bit. Um, so I'm probably gonna discontinue that part of the conversation. Cheerio. Whoa! Literally, stop. Stop. Oh my god. I mean, I'm kind of glad you aggroed onto me. Stop killing her. My god. The thing is, she's gonna swim all the way to Darkshore like that? Oops. She accidentally got stunned. Oh no. The Shatter Spear Flight Master. This would be wild if this is this isn't a contested zone, is it? Like, actually, I think that would make Darkshore way cooler if it was contested. Huh. That would actually be kind of cool. I would love that. Like, I think there should always be more contested zones. The earlier, the better. Maybe not starting zone, or even I don't know. I feel like contested zones are kind of cool. They're cool for actually encountering the other player base. Especially, and personally, I think this is kind of cool. Um, Contested zones should always be PvP enabled. The moment you set foot into one, you are flagged for PvP. I know that might be unpopular, but I think that would be cool as shit. Like, because I feel like that. I don't know. They're just really cool. I don't know. I'm rethinking my affliction decision. Not be. Yeah, it's mainly because I main a warrior in my free time, and I just want things to go down quicker. Maybe I'm pretty warrior brain right now. But I have been leveling a warrior. I'm actually pretty close to the current expansion that this game is kind of doing. So I actually was considering a boost perhaps, just because I'm like, oh, but like there's that $60 price tag that I'm like, I don't know, bud. I'm not sure about that. But I have already picked my. I already have picked it. Um, change my special. I would probably get it as a maybe like a secondary profession. That's true. Oh, my nose, my goodness. Woohoo! All right. Let's see, what else have I been up to? Besides the things that you are probably not going to see anymore. The things I talked about. I feel like I'm talking about it like it's a lost episode. I don't know. I guess I could re-talk about it, but like, I don't know, man. That's just it's gone. We'll see how lazy I'm feeling later. Because ultimately, I want this to be up by tomorrow. Maybe I'll upload it as a mini episode when I get the time to edit it. And be like, whoa. My goodness. This was the cut content? Oh, wait, actually, I should do that. I should, maybe as a joke. Part of me doesn't want to talk about that because I think that'd be funny. It'll be like, wait, what the fuck happened? We'll see. Maybe that would actually be kind of funny. Oh god, that's I don't know. That's like I don't know about like. Part of me really wants to talk about it, but it's like it's not even like that funny of a joke. It's just something I particularly find funny. Why don't we focus on these Dark Shore, people? Oh goodness. Oh no. Oh god, other people. Shit. That doesn't help. I'll take the more expensive item and sell it. Whew. Well, he's dead. Do you have anything for me, please? Silver? Okay. Silver? Okay. God, I'm waiting for Pandaria where, like, some of the things, like, actually start selling for good money. Alright. I'm not gonna use wands, though. I don't like wands. Let's see. Ooh, Tegan. I have always thought of the name Tegan as Chrissy Teigen, right? Because I was a boy who used to watch MTV, and the only thing I'd watch was ridiculousness. See, I am very privileged sometimes to be a teenager in the 2010s. Like, I don't know who I was talking to, and really what, but I know I did bring that up at some point. Like, being a teenager in the 2010s was something else sometimes. Wait, did I don't know, I forgot if I muted. I think I did. Other people in this chat. But like, I don't know, it was something else, right? I don't even remember the context for why I was talking about it. Just that I know that I think it was today, yeah, at work. I was. Because, like, there was just so many. I don't know, like, when people talk about the decade in which they grew up, I almost start to get nostalgic, especially as like a natural response to it no longer being in the 2010s. I don't know. I think about like the YouTube that I grew up with, right? Filthy Frank was starting to wind down a bit by the time I started to really watch him. There's just so many things have changed, not even, including myself. I don't know, like, especially the thing, I used to watch edgier stuff when I was younger, you know, and now I just, like, I feel like I'm aged a bit. Not, well, I am physically aged since then, I'm 10 years older, um, but, I don't know, just, some things don't hit as much. You know, I think somewhere out there I've copied an entire Filthy Frank playlist, but, like, now I'm like, maybe I'll get rid of that. I don't know, it's just probably dead weight on my channel. The personal one, that is. Because, like, I don't ever watch them. I don't watch this person or that person anymore. I watch things that are, well, I wouldn't say cultured. You know, I still subscribe to shit posts, but, like, the shit posts are different. They're not, like, weird humor has evolved to the point where it's not offensive for the sake of being offensive anymore. It's more matured, if that's that's a good way to put it. Whereas as the Filthy Frank era, you know, weird humor was like, or weird or stupid stuff was covering yourself in a black morph suit and then drawing pupils over your eyelids to pretend to be Chin Chin the Dark Lord. Now it's just like, oh, I'm gonna try these fish oil pills, and then you watch the dude down the. I don't know if he like. It certainly he probably didn't down the whole thing, but like there was a sound that made it sound as if he did. And I'm curious to see if he just put them all in his mouth or not. I need to see the BTS for that video, man. That is insane. I need to know how he did it. But like he downs the whole thing of fish oil pills and then falls over like almost prone and comes back up in a giant fish costume. It is ridiculous. I don't know, maybe like I've just shed that youthful edginess that I used to have and embraced what weird humor really can be sometimes. Because that's just stupid. That's almost like pun level stupid. But I love it. That video lives rent free in my head. It really does. I don't know. Maybe I like every time I go and look for it, I dig a bit every single time. It is ridiculous. I'm like, dude, fish oil pills and all I get are these like health videos of bullshit talking about fish oil pills. I'm like, no, damn it, I don't want pseudoscientific bullshit on, you know, fish oil pills. I want to look at a stupid meme involving fish oil pills. They're totally different. I want to see, or like, another big one was that holy cow. He's like, hold on. I'm trying to think of something I can spit that wouldn't, like, go all over my monitor. I'll just mime it. I'm like, holy cow! And it's really funny because instead of finding holy music for the joke, they instead play the Halo soundtrack. It's really good. Cause then it cuts to a cow in bishop's robes. Oh god, it's really great. I love it. And part of it that is really funny to me is specifically that the cow is like that is Halo music. Not like holy singing, maybe from a choir. It's just the Halo soundtrack. It sounds so religious that people often mistake it in an edit, and it's great. And I never played those games. I think like a lot of sometimes my stories come from work now because that's just what I do. I still talk to some people from college. I do. I try to keep them updated on what I'm doing. In fact, one of them thought I was still working in a physical therapy clinic. That never happened. I think I remember telling them I was interviewing and it looked pretty good. And they thought I was like a shoo-in, but that job never actually happened. So I ended up working where I do now, which is medical adjacent, really. I'm more or less a glorified teacher, though. God, imagine doing this when you're not a spellcaster. It is so bad. Oh my god. Wait, what did I... Oh, yeah. I think what I used to do was I would... Oh, is that what I used to do? Yeah, if you were a melee class doing this, I would just chuck the spear at her until I did enough damage for her to come down. It was stupid. But like, I don't know. Did you used to have to do this quest? Like, surely this isn't a vanilla quest, right? Right? Ooh, just burped right into the fucking microphone. Like, surely this isn't a vanilla quest, right? Like, this is a cataclysm quest brought on and everything. Anyways, I'm gonna... Can I make something cool? Oh, wait. Oh, God, I forgot about that. I might actually need some... well, I don't know. I'm a warlock. Who fucking cares? Let's see. Is there anything else I can make? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Create. It's probably gonna... No, really? Oh, like, there we go. Hell yeah. And I got some potions for it. Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, did I not loot this poor corpse? Goddamn. Oh, and I got my final Shadow Spear amulet. Nice. If I was a bigger YouTuber, I imagine there was somebody going, oh god, he still doesn't loot the corpse. How wasteful. That is both hyperbole of the way I think and probably happening somewhere on somebody's actual channel. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Somehow every time I record my nose starts to clog a little. It's like, damn it. That is bullshit. What is the next? Oh, you have to kill some other poor sap, right? I've been playing on a mounted character so often, I almost instinctively go here. Like, no, I am level 18 now. I don't have a mount. Although it will be cool when I can finally get that Worgen running. That's going to be badass. I always love that. Oh boy. Let's see. Where do I go? Where is the other dude? My god. Oh, they're all here, of course. Alright. I was looking for Kil'jaeden's Cunning, right? I was just curious to see if they still had it. And I'm not sure. My pet. Oh my goodness. No, he's not my pet. He's my familiar. They're totally different. My familiar is an ungodly creature. No. I was trying to see if, like... Because I thought it was a talent, wasn't it? It was a talent? Kil'jaeden's Cunning? Oh, it is! Nice! I don't know why I didn't see that before. Huh. I remember this guy always used to kill me so bad when I was a kid. I don't know if it just was because I didn't know how to, really like play the game or what, but he consistently killed me over, and I didn't play during vanilla either. Like if this guy was here starting Cataclysm, I wouldn't know. But he killed me every single time. So if he is a Cataclysm character, then he like literally just killed me all the time. He was like the bane of my existence. I wasn't even that young when I started playing this game. Oh fuck, I aggroed him. Oh, this sucks, bro. Hopefully I get this okay. No, just shut up, nerd. I'm just gonna start draining your life essence. When really, since you're a Forsaken, I don't know. Should this work? It depends on where you count Forsaken in the realm of biology, right? Because they're magically resurrected, right? But like, do they have life essence for me to sap away? I don't know, man. I personally think it's cooler if, since I'm using a spell that saps away life essence, since they are given artificial life, not true life, as I would put it. True life is like, living being. You can like grow, repopulate, all sorts of things that a living being would usually do. Um, that I think it's kind of like it's false life to really imbue life into a dead thing. And I don't think you should really be able to drain life from a creature like that. I just think that sounds cooler. That, it. What? Shut up, nerd. Immune my ass. I don't know. I just think that's cool. Ah. It's also usually later than I ever recorded this series. But to be fair, I was working all day. Sometimes I record this on a Saturday where I'm not working. Oh my goodness. Where is the last guy I have to kill? Sometimes I just record this when I have the motivation to do it and the time. Because like I said, I try to shoot for roughly an hour and 20 minutes. Because mainly this is mostly a podcast style show. I am on camera and I am playing a video game. But it's just for me to just shoot the shit, really talk. And sometimes just practice talking for long periods. Which I never do. And like it's practice for me. It's practice for the eventuality, as I see it, where I will talk for long periods of time. Soulstone, what the fuck does that do again? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Warlocks must be pretty useful in a raid these days. Uh-huh. Huh. What is it like? One of my coworkers laughed, and I'm like, sounds like Squidward, like, ha ha ha. That's stupid. Yeah, oh my god, one of them recently, maybe like a couple weeks ago, really. They were like, we're getting off work, right? And they're like, another day, another dollar. And then one of them makes the mistake. I say a mistake because, God, they know I'm autistic. And I say, actually. It's like, well, actually, he said another day, another nickel. And they were surprised. But I'm like, you dare question me? Of course I know the difference. Because I remember that episode, and what the plot was, is that SpongeBob kept saying that phrase. And then I think Squidward was fucking sick of his shit. He was like, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. I mean, but like, really, when isn't he? But this was a particularly feisty episode, right? And so Squidward. Whoa, what the fuck was that? What the hell was that? One spirit, one intellect. Oh, but this gives me 40 intellect though. Yeah, that's not as great. Nuh-uh, not happening. But like, really, when isn't he? But this was a special episode because Squidward decided to take a page out of like 4chan, apparently. I don't know. He went like total manipulation on SpongeBob and told SpongeBob to like that if he kept saying it, eventually he'd lose his voice. Oh my god. And SpongeBob eventually thought he lost his voice box. he like was he was unable to say it. Damn, bro. You know, all my fucking sniffles. Well, actually, hopefully not. Hold up. Damn it. I was trying so hard. Like, it's starting to bother me now as somebody who's like recording more often. It just sounds gross to me. But like, anyway, the episode of SpongeBob, right? And yeah, like that. But like, that's the whole episode. And it's like it's fucking wacky. Oh yeah. I have to talk to this one, I believe. Here we go. But yeah, it was just, I don't know, man. Hold up, I might actually cut here for a moment. God, that was such a good fucking meal. Ugh. So in that break, I did my American duty of eating some hamburgers. Specifically, ones laden with cheese. I will always love a grilled hamburger. It makes me kind of want to, like, keep a, like, probably a charcoal, like a small thing, right? Because I don't probably intend on, like, grilling for people. Just so sometimes I can get a burger, you know? Just flame broil it. Make it myself. I don't know, do some shit. I can have a nice big burger. God. I learned recently about the Burger Morpher from Ninja Steel, and that's fucking ridiculous. Like, it is so like the character's a cowboy, and like his suit is all cowboy themed. He's like the Gold Sixth Ranger, and now the Super Sentai uses a fucking burger thingy. It is, what the fuck did I just do? What the fuck? Holy shit. What the fuck? Am I actually just clipping out here? Didn't know I could do that. Hold up, what the fuck? Huh. Okay. Didn't know you could break the game like that. Oh yeah. I'm supposed to be destroying their buildings too. That's right. Yeah, with me inside. Where? Oh yeah, the fucking burger. Like, that just completely jarred me, actually. Um. Uh. Yeah, the Burger Morpher. I think that's actually kind of funny and perfectly Japanese, right? And part of me really loves that they did that. Because like when you think of like purely American things, like it's nobody ever thinks about what really is American owned. Like, oh, America didn't really make it themselves. No, we kind of did. Yeah, I don't know if we made the automobile. Well, we have like one of the biggest like we have some of the biggest car manufacturers. Now, mainly they are within the bounds of our country, but like some of them have actually made the biggest influences, like in history. Sometimes, like Gerald Ford of Ford Motors, or like which one's from Detroit? I think it's General Motors, right? Was from Detroit. Like a game that anybody can play, Detroit Become Human, you know, has its cultural influences with us. It's really cool when you think about it. And just shit like that. I think it's cool. Like, yeah, I guess food's one thing, but like we kind of have made some shit, haven't we? Like some actual shit. Atomic Bomb was American owned. That's pretty cool. Terrifying, but cool. But like, just like the cultural identity that we are to the rest of the world is burgers, bows, bear, and massive tragedies. I don't know. I was really thinking about discussing stuff like that, and I want to keep it away if I can. Um, Mainly since now, since they're my job, I do have to curb things a little, jokes and the likes. Um, mainly because I now have to present. You know, like let's say somebody finds this, right? Somebody finds this channel, and I don't want them to really look at it and say, "What the actual fuck? What the hell are you doing?" So I have been curbing it a bit. But it's still more or less my style of humor. But yeah, no. Oh, yeah, I actually turned off the lights in between recordings. Oh my goodness. I might see how long it takes me to get to level 20 for this. That would actually be kind of good. I would love to start Vale. Because since I actually I haven't like played this in a long time. Oh wait, I went Leroy Jenkins. I haven't like played this actual like section of the game in quite some time, really. I don't know. I just really haven't. I've been mainly focused on a dwarf that I play. My main, a dwarf warrior. If I could even get more stereotypical, really. And it's really fun to me. Shut up, nerd. Yeah, get pooped on, man. Hell Screams Missive. Yeah, let's see what dirty letters he was writing to the Shatterspear dude. Well, okay. Well, come on. What's the real letter? Like that can't be it. We all know that Garrosh is like such a hunk of man. Ooh yeah, we got Soul Drain. Hell yeah. All right. Just gonna put that right there. Soul Burn. Hold on, what the fuck is Soul Burn? Consume. Oh, I got the soul shards. Actually, love how those fly. Just are around me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Soul. Drain life. Hell. Ugh. No, damn it. Stop. I'm trying to like. Damn, bro. What the fuck? Anyways, we all know that Garrosh is such a hunk of man that he is absolutely being pegged, you know? I want to hear the sweet whispers. There's gotta be some fanfic about Garrosh somewhere. Like, I know, like, it's like, God, can't we enjoy manly Garrosh Helmstream? Give me manly will still appearing in a fanfic, a steamy one, maybe a lemon or perhaps a lime. You know, some kind of nice. I feel like here's the thing: would Garrosh be the type of character to be pegged? I don't know. I'm always like really on the fence sometimes about whether a character is submissive or dominant. Part of me feels that Garrosh, he's kind of a switch, you know, but also bisexual. So like that leans into his switch. He could be pegged. He could definitely be pegged. But I kind of feel like he's also the type to absolute dominate a twink of some sort. Like he has a little blood elf boy toy, you know? Yeah, my work can't get at me for that one. That's just queer art. I might actually write a fanfic now. Set, obviously before Warlords of Draenor. Maybe while Garrosh is a young buck. I am probably not writing that now. I have a fanfic account. I have put stories on it. And I do not want that traced back to me. Just saying. But I will absolutely put down the fanfic ideas that I am never going to write in this channel. But like, as much as I want to do that more than once, like, it's kind of a one-note joke. Bisexual man says something gay. Romanticizes certain characters in a possibly sexually questioning way. There's not much to it. I will probably do it again at some point, but maybe not for a while. Although that really is a favorite of mine. Like, what was it? Me and my friend were talking about Starscream and Megatron being gay. See, he knows that I do this all the fucking time. Like, really is beyond annoying at this point. Where I will whoa, what the fuck? My thing was starting to shake a bit. It's like, darn, my guy kicked up. But yeah, I've been kind of like bouncing around with that a little bit. We were talking about that and how like Megatron turns into a gun that's used by Starscream. And we think that's absolutely hilarious. Oh, it's not as good though. And let's just sell. Wait, does it look cooler though? Ooh, wait. That is more color coded, and I can agree. I might keep that one just in case I need to sell it though. All right, let's sell some more stuff. Yeah, it's going. Fuck that. Oh, I'm scared by my dad. He's just yelling about the game. Like, what the fuck was that? Ugh. Damn it. I have a precise order that they need to be in. Absolutely must. Absolutely must. Alright. Where is my next quest? Oh, it's this dude. Cerulean White Claw. My favorite drink. Although right now I have a Four Loko. White Claw Dagger. But like... Wait, White Claw Dagger? Oh no, I thought it was a wave that was their symbol. Cerulean Dagger. I'm not I'm not that kind of dude. Oh. Wait, what? I thought I was accepting a quest. What the fuck is going on here? Huh. Alright, where... Oh! Wait, who the fuck is this? Can I not turn that off? I don't want to see that shit. Where the fuck do I go now? Complete... Oh, wait. Yeah! Didn't know I got that, dude. Let's see. Withers, my dude. Hold up. Actually, I'm gonna see if opening this will not dox my account. Alright, just had to make sure. Just you know my reasons. Toybot, Pet Journal, Mr. Grubbs, a Smolder Web Hatchling, Tiny Flamefly, and Withers. He kind of just strikes me as a... I don't know. He strikes me as a Withers. No, I was remembering a story I probably can't tell from work. Let's see. Yeah, where the fuck do I go now? Oh, I might cut now. Alright, I'm in Aberdeen. Finally. Took me a while. I'm like, there's no quests. I don't really know what to do. So that's where I came. I'm like, well, I know where Aberdeen is. Oh, sorry, Aberdeen. Malfurions return. See what you got. Can't sell me cherry pie. I'll buy cornbread just for shits and giggles. I'll eat it heartily, greedily. Oh, the mic's not close enough. I'll eat it greedily right now, till it's all gone. I might actually eat some marzipan right now, because, oh god, I actually bought more coconut candy. Oh god, I love marzipan, man. It is so good. I think I was explaining to my friend the other day that he didn't know like marzipan by name, but he like knew the brand of marzipan that I have. Oh my god, hold up. Hell yeah. That's some good shit, really. Yeah, it's recording, cool. That is awesome. I love that shit. Although I did save you guys most of the lip smacking that would have ensued as I ate that delicious goddamn I love, oh my god, I cannot talk enough about how I love marzipan. It is so good. But like I bought that box like months ago, and I just really have not like. I only eat it so often. But it's by far probably my favorite candy of all time now, right up there with coconut. I don't know what it is about it. It's just nice. And it's like clumpy. It like melts in your mouth a bit. Oh my god. I love it. I could eat it all fucking day, really. I'm kind of like now lost in the sauce for having eaten that stuff. So good. Like actually, like what else have I been doing again? I'm asking you as if you can hear me. Like, oh, you know, it's starting to become fall. I remember asking my work, I'm like, hey, what's your favorite fall movie? And I had to struggle, right? Because I was like, obviously, I love Halloween. I love Halloween. I like movies that take place during Halloween. But I'm like, what's a movie that, like, other than just Halloween, like, Halloween, like, as in movies themed around Halloween, do I really like? Because, like, American Werewolf in London comes to mind, right? It is in the latter half of the year, but not really fall. Um, but like it's like but it's British. And I don't know, man. That's the reason I'm counting it. I don't know. It doesn't scream fall to me. And then I'm like, what's another one that I really really like? And I came upon it, I'm like, Halloween Town. I love Halloween Town. Actually, it's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Just because it is like I don't know. I remember watching a lot of the Disney Channel when I was younger. It was just something that like I said, I watched quite a bit. Oh, who is this? Um, let's see. Yeah, I'll accept it. Why not? Ooh, that's good. I love that one. All right, what is it gonna make me do in here? But like, I really love those movies, and I actually got my friend to watch another fun movie called Kung Pao Into the Fist. That movie is probably one of my favorite comedies of all time. Right? It is like some of the dumbest shit you'll ever see, but it's like it's kind of indicative of like an 80s comedy. I love that about it. Like, how do we be like wacky and strange with only practicals, right? And so they do shit like having gopher chucks, right? Which is, I don't remember if their like tails were tied. The last time I did see the film was like almost like 3 years ago now. But like, yeah, it was just something stupid. Or like the eye on his tongue, he called tonguey. It was, oh my god, like I said, I love that movie. It is so stupid. Well, I might quest for a bit in silence. In which case, I'll be turning off the recording. Give me a second. I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm just taking a little bit of a recording break, more or less. I might make these a little shorter now. I don't know if it's just that I don't know really if I want to fill that much dead air. Or I don't like I don't want to really do editing, and I don't want to edit stuff like that in. Um, oh yeah, she's up there. That's like a, I don't know, man. That's like, I don't want to have to do that, man. Um, I don't know. I don't really want to have to like edit, so I might make these anywhere between like, let's say 45 minutes and an hour in 20. So that will be like my frame for like recording, right? So on a lazier day, you might be able to assume I only record for 45 minutes. Awesome, done. But I will still be able to collect them. I don't know. Can I just keep destroying them, or? I don't know. Also, so what was that? I tried Jägermeister yesterday. And it was actually really nice. I was actually surprised. See, this actually goes back to the ridiculousness thing that I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about before, whether it's in this recording or the next, because time has ceased to lose function to me. Right? Where like I remember, um, like there was like a specific clip. I don't know what the context is, but I know I saw it on Ridiculousness. I know what Rob Dyrdek said. It was this old man with a bald head with like wild, wiry white hair around in like the melon season type shit, right? And he was like, "Oh yeah, getting fucked up on Jägermeister," and I've never really Well, I know Jaeger means like hunter, right? That much I know now. But all I could think about was just that old man and getting fucked up on Jaeger. Cause like he looks like a wizard, but he's just dancing. He's dancing, right? And I don't know if it's just some festival where an old guy's getting it down or whatever, but like it's just stuck in my head. It lives there rent free. And so I had this weird image in my head of Jägermeister up until I went to my first college party. Um, right? I went to that college party and I saw that people were well, no, to be fair, these days they're more likely to pass out buzz balls. You know, that's just the reality of it, really. What, did I not ask her? Oh my goodness. Come forth out of that stink booty. That one that stinks of booty. Right? Oh my goodness. Ugh. Gross. Right? And, now mostly there was buzz balls being passed around. But there was, in fact, some Jägermeister getting passed around. And, no, by the way, that party, I found that so boring. Like, Jesus Christ. It was like, see, most of it is that I don't dance. I've never really danced in my life. I don't really like to dance. It's just not a form of self-expression that I really like, right? Mostly because it draws attention, and I'm not about that sometimes. You might be saying, what the fuck? You're recording yourself. Yeah, that took a long time. Even going to the gym, I felt really insecure about sometimes. Okay, cool, I'm here now. Shut up. Even like going to the gym, I felt really super insecure about wearing a tank top. Now, mostly I wear shirts now just because, for shits and giggles. But yeah, I don't know, man. Now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna record, but I'm gonna keep it a little tame, really. I was waiting until I had done all the quests before this to actually start escorting her, because I really didn't want to do that. Because I don't know. I do not mind escort quests. But like, man, I don't know, man. I feel the frustration, I really do. Talden! No! Not the drink vendor! No! Well, yeah, I'm like literally making jokes about her tragedy, really. Oh no. Hurry, we have to check on him. Oh, lady, you really don't want to do that. They're all waiting for you in the Aberdeen refuge camp. We should really get out of here and get over there as soon as possible. No. Stop doing it. God, if people actually watch my videos, I would probably piss off some Scots. Shut up. Darkshore is kind of cool. And although I need to look up pictures and footage of old Darkshore, because I'm certain a land smashed to pieces is not as cool as the original land it used to be. You fucking bitch. Stop. Oh my goodness. Literally stop. Oh my. At least with other fetch quests or escorts quests, they at least, like even the Sentinel notice, like, hey, we should really be fighting. My goodness. I'm gonna have to summon a demon. Yeah, after you got my demon killed. Damn it. Ugh. My goodness. My girl, please stop. I'm trying to get out of here without me dying, or you dying, really. Oh, fucking hell. Just run, just run, just run, just run. Damn it. Listen, who is this? What's her name again? Archaeologist, Holly. Like, we can get out of here. We don't have to stop to fight literally every single, a Stormwalker. In fact, I'd really prefer if you didn't. I'd actually prefer that. So you didn't die. I have to start this whole stupid quest all over again. I don't know, she's not like my least favorite. I don't even know if I have a least favorite part. of this, but although I'm kind of ambivalent, there are moments when I am more swayed to the hater cause for escort quests. Although this is more of an egregious one. Yeah, I was literally telling you about it, lady. Come on, let's go over there. Come on. I'll race you. Huh. Huh. Let's do it. Yeah, but I have Worgen Darkflight, so... Huh. Beat you here. Got him. Nerd. I'm gonna... Can I, like, laugh at her? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's stupid. That's absolutely stupid. Awesome. Definitely get those pants. The archaeologist pants would be good. Although I've been actually getting more into transmog. I never really even transmogged when I was like a kid, but now it's like kind of can't live without it, you know. And I hate when my transmog set gets kind of get messed up. Come on, give me a new garb, give me a new dress. You know, I actually thought it'd be cool to wear a dress to work. Oops. I thought the prompt that day was fairy princess. I thought it'd be really funny to just come in a dress, but ultimately all I did do was dress up in fairy wings, a tiara, and I brought a wand with me that day. A little generic thing with like with a star. It didn't even light up. It ended up getting broken that day because someone was like, "Hey, can I borrow that? Can I see it?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" And I lost track of it and got broken. I'm like, "All right, that's okay, I suppose." Oh my god, my like coworkers like, "Are you sure it did get broken?" Oh, that sucks, man. I'm like, it was like $5, man. It's fine. If I bring shit here, I expect it to be broken by the end of the day if it is not meant to take a beating. You know, it shit happens, man. It's okay. You know, it happens. You know, like some people really just have to learn that shit is gonna get broke. Right? Like, I have often thought about, holy shit, I need to do more laundry. Give me 1 second. Oh, I got killed. This is what I come back to. This, oh my goodness. Ridiculous. Since it's not gonna gain me XP, I'm gonna cut this. Alright, here we are, back again. No, no, stop that. I do not want to die again. But I did realize something while I was dead. I was thinking like, what actually happens, right? Like, can you walk out basically to the edge of the world? Could you do that? Like, cause like, I don't know if, those, I don't know really who's watching. Maybe I'm assuming somebody's played the games before. Ah. Don't aggro. Just picking some plants. Fuck! Had to come over here. Bitch. Yeah, I don't know who really plays it, who really watches these videos. I know at least one person is currently watching. Consistently each video. That's nice. Thank you for that. And now I get to kill the big storm giant. A storm giant. It's a thunder battle. I forget, like, that is probably my favorite part of The Hobbit. I actually love the first Hobbit a lot for kind of introducing me to the songs of The Lord of the Rings, because they didn't really touch a lot on that in Lord of the Rings. But for those of you who don't know, or only like vaguely aware of the movies, so J.R.R. Tolkien wrote first The Hobbit. Well, actually, technically, he wrote parts of the Silmarillion first, right? And it was finished by his son. But the first published work of J.R.R. Tolkien was The Hobbit, or its alternate title, There and Back Again, right? And it's this nice little fantasy story, right? And then there is the Lord of the Rings. The first one was published, and I think the second one was published soon after that. It was like some 3 years or so later, say the Fellowship of the Ring and the Two Towers. And then the last one to be published was the Return of the King. I don't know if I still have those copies. I know my dad was borrowing them a lot while I was at college. He said one of them got damaged. But it's actually a pretty nice set. I don't know where they are currently. Well, yeah, I get Weekend. But I really, like, if I had to pick my favorite, I think I absolutely love The Fellowship. I think Azog is kind of sucks. Oh, he was mentioned a bit in the book, but not really. But I think personally the book is way... I hate to do that part of book readers, right? Where it's like the book was better. And I think part of that is like, yeah, sometimes it is. Because it's closer to what the artist envisioned. But also part of that is that sometimes what the artist envisioned is kind of shit. Like, I like to read Stephen King. He's probably my most well-read horror author, besides, like, Ronald Malfi and John Saul, right? Which are two awesome authors, by the way. Sad that John Saul doesn't really write anymore. But, like, I read them a lot. And, I don't know, man. It just... Sometimes, like, his book is kind of mid. It really is. Like, I've not seen the Gerald's Game movie. I just know the book. Oh my god, that shit's so boring. It is ridiculous. I find it very hard to read. I was actually talking with somebody about it. Kind of like, I was explaining what 12 Angry Men is, although I've never really seen it. And that it boils down to one thing, a trope, you would say. It is called closed circle, right? Is when you put a bunch of characters trapped in one location. They cannot leave due to the circumstances of the story, right? Another really great closed circle thing is that one Twilight Zone episode. I don't remember what it's called now. The one where it's all in a diner. Right? But yeah, that's a pretty good one. Jessica Takes the Bus, I think it's called, from Murder, She Wrote. It's also a pretty good one. Right? But yeah, it's just... Oh, sorry. I don't know. Or no, it's Murder Takes the Bus, isn't it? Oh, did I accidentally sell that belt I could use? Yeah, I could use that belt. Let's put that on my person. There we go. There we go. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. But it boils down to, like, this big trope about, like, and, like, how it's focused a lot on dialogue. when you do that trope. And Gerald's Game, like I said, is a harrowing story. I get that. I just don't know if I want to hear somebody talk to themselves for 150 pages at least. The point where it's like, what's even happening? Right? Like, literally, it's like somebody, like, and when she starts to get delirious is one thing, right? But I feel like stories like that are much easier to tell in a visual representation, right? I think if the dialogue's not strong, you might generally want to consider adapting it for screen, right? Because it's one thing to watch it happening, it's another thing to read Closed Circle. Like, because, like, Closed Circle doesn't always happen to be in one room, right? A good example of Closed Circle in just one room is 12 Angry Men. A bad example to me is Gerald's Game. But Closed Circle doesn't always have to be in one room. So Murder Takes the Bus is one example of Closed Circle where it takes place in different rooms, right? Another is, let's see. I only think of Murder, She Wrote episodes, but maybe like a Scooby-Doo episode where the characters are trapped in a location as opposed to one place. You know what I mean? Just a little notch. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't like that one. Also, I might end up cutting it here since I just started this thing. So I'm gonna catch you later. See ya. Bye.